Salutations, everybody. It is Despise Me, and I'm bringing you guys a gameplay on Azura. Team Deathmatch, I believe. Yes, it is Team Deathmatch, and it's a half-decent gameplay. I cut out the first round because it was a stalemate, and nobody likes stalemates, especially the end of it. It was horrible to watch. It was just awful how the people were. But yeah, I mean, in this Gears of War, I've actually, the few times I've played it recently, there's actually a lot of lower level people. Maybe some people are migrating from it, but I mean, I was playing it, I think, not TDM, no DLC, but just regular TDM, so that obviously excludes any real Gears of War player that probably has the Season Pass and the DLC and anything like that. But one thing I want to say is that I hope you guys are really enjoying the series videos of the Let's Play of the Darkness 2 and the Crisis 2 videos, and of course our regular commentaries that we are posting. This is the first one of mine that is on the channel, but me and Undertows, we really do enjoy making the videos, and hopefully it's somewhat entertaining for you guys, so you know, you enjoy watching them. There is future games to be played on this channel, and you know, we'll just see what comes our way. I mean, the future holds many things, and we'll just see how it goes from there. But one of the things I want to say is, or want to address, is that we already have a copyright claim. I don't know if it's a strike per se, but it's a claim on our video. I have a little screen capture thing that you guys can probably see, that you'll see right now. I'll edit it in here. But it is on our Darkness 2 video, or rather David's very first Let's Play video, and I'm completely fine with there being a copy. I mean, I'd rather there not be one, but I'm completely fine with one if we do violate copyright rules. I mean, everybody knows it's fair use to record gameplay, but this copyright claim is from Onision. Now, if you guys don't know who Onision is, honestly, I didn't really know who it was when I first started, or not when I first started, when I first saw the copyright thing. It's actually the guy who did the I'm a Banana video, and it's not from that channel, it's from his gameplay channel, which I even looked on his videos, and he doesn't even have a Darkness 2 Let's Play that would make sense to copyright on. I mean, I just simply searched in a search bar, so maybe there is some kind of copyright on there, but I just wish YouTube would tell you, like, or maybe if there's comments left saying what the actual copyright was about, or maybe like better options for like how to address it, because there's not really many options you can choose from in order to claim that it's not real. Because I don't know if he himself personally did it, because I don't believe it would be that. Maybe it just YouTube somehow recognized content from both of our channels and matched it. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was the song that Undertows used in the credits video, but that is under 30 seconds, so I believe that is okay to use, is fair use for us to use. But basically, I don't want to dwell on this topic for long, although I probably already have. But just guys, if you have any ideas on what to do with this, I mean, we obviously want to get it resolved in any way we can. If he wants us to change the song audio, that would be perfectly fine with us. I'll just let Undertows know that for the next time he edits his next video. But I'm just honestly confused on what it is about, or what, you know, the actual claim is. So on to more topic that makes more sense for the video. Gears of War 3. Now, Gears of War 3, to me, I'm not the best player, obviously, because I mean, I really picked up Gears of War 2 at the end of, because I got the Gears of War 3 beta because I wanted to get Bulletstorm, and I honestly thought it looked like a pretty badass game, and sadly I never finished it because I'm a loser. Maybe that would be Let's Play. But anyways, that if you got the edition, actually the limited edition, you got the beta for Gears of War 3. Now, at GameStop, you just had to pre-order, and they automatically gave you the limited edition, because I guess it didn't have much expectations for the game. But you know, I got that. I wasn't even planning on getting the limited edition for the beta. I just, you know, kind of happy accident, I suppose. But I played that a lot. You've actually probably seen gameplay of Undertows from the beta. I'm not sure if he's, I don't, well, obviously not in this channel because it's the first Gears of War 3 content that you've seen, and my whole team just got raped by that boom shot. But I played a lot of that, and then I went back and picked up Gears of War 2 before the release of Gears of War 3, which was somewhat of a problem because my disc was laser burnt, so I had to borrow a friend's, or I downloaded someone's disc, so I was able to play it. And I'm actually sad that I didn't get to play it. Gears of War is a very good game. It's much different from any other, I'd say, Juggernaut games, I suppose, in that it's, I mean, it's really the only highly successful third-person game, and you can make the arguments for Future Soldier, or I think that's the title of it, but it's still not nearly as, you know, up there as Gears of War 3 is, or the Gears of War series. Along with not just a multiplayer, of course, the Gears of War campaign is amongst some of the best in gaming, in my opinion. But that's just me because I really enjoyed it. But you know, I'm not, and like I said, I'm not the best. I went 21-7 in this, and this is just regular GDM. But I was using the sniper a little bit, so that might have been part of my problem, or the long shot. I'm sorry. But you know, around that, I mean, that arises some questions for me on how, you know, Judgement is going to play out the new Gears of War 3 title. Now, of course, I love to see the Gears of War series extended, although it's not extended to the future, it's extended to the past, which, I mean, that's a very fair move to make, considering Halo made that move. You know, making that analogy from, you know, Halo 3 to Halo Reach is saying, you know, hopefully that Gears of War Judgment holds up a little bit better. I think a lot of players that are especially that Gears of War is dear to them, there might be angered in a sense because it is no longer Epic. Epic obviously still owns the title to the game and are helping with the development, but I don't know if it's like they probably own People Can Fly, or if that's like their sister company or whatever, like a little branch off of Epic. But they are doing the main development of the game, which personally for me, although I haven't been with Gears of War as long as a lot of other players, like Undertows, he actually played Gears of War as his first multiplayer game. But I'm actually pretty anxious to see the evolution rather, from the Gears of War 3 to Gears of War Judgment. I did see there has been gameplay released of a new mode. It's like, I can't really describe it. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like involves generators and stuff. It's similar. It kind of connects Beast and Horde mode together. Like you could play as the Locust, like not just on multiplayer, like deathmatch per se, but like, you know, on Bloodmounts, Cantuses, like how they are portrayed in the campaign, like that. And watching the gameplay, to be honest with you, although it is a very far away from being released, the game, it is very possible that they're just getting the engine developed now and they're going to work on the graphics and stuff, or the changes to the graphics and the artistic style later. But it looked dead on Gears of War 3 to me, which I don't like. I don't like at all. I mean, obviously, if a new game comes out, you want it to be an improvement, not necessarily even an improvement. I just want it to change. Not that this artistic style is bad at all, because I really love the way that Gears of War 3 looked, and Gears of War 2. A cool part about it is that the way they designed it was it gave it more of a grungy feel, and that really added to the campaign. It added so much emotion to it, and I think if they would have carried that on to the Gears of War 3 campaign, obviously as they move on they want to advance like the colors, and it makes it look a lot prettier, but I think it would have added a lot more to the campaign, because with all the different things that happen, as in, you know, Dom dying, and I mean that Dom's wife dying, show, you know, with that kind of artistic style was pretty, I mean, it's sad, but you know, it was it conveyed a lot of emotion because of how it looked. And now, saying that, I think they should move back to that type of artistic style for Judgment? I don't know. I don't think they will, because they are, you know, moving in a forward direction with the game. Hopefully they just don't. I don't want it to be a repeat offender per se. I want it to make major changes. Although with Gears of War 3, there's not much you can do to change the gameplay without, you know, or the multiplayer per se, without adding new modes, as in Beast and Horde and stuff like that, because people enjoy the multiplayer so much, like to a certain point. Although it has some of the smallest community actually playing online, you still have players that really enjoy it and can really get quite skilled at the game. I really feel that's quite lost in the MW3 Call of Duty, you know, scheme of things. But I'm going to stay out of that field for this content because this is Gears of War 3 oriented. But I think my ideal look for what Judgement should be, I think they should focus. I mean, Gears of War 3 was, I mean, the campaign was really good. Obviously, I enjoyed it, but I think they should focus a whole bunch, like a tremendous tons, on the single player. And that's one thing, you know, that, you know, that makes me think is that, you know, is people gonna change the direction of the single player? Because I most likely they're gonna keep it, you know, within the realms, I suppose, of, or like the history or whatever you want to call it, of Gears of War. Make it connect, of course, but I don't know if they're gonna take like a different stab at it. I don't know. I'm optimistic because I think change is good. I mean, I'm making the connection again, but looking at Call of Duty with the way it is, it's just monotony how it can be sometimes. And I just don't want Gears of War to fall into that rut, because I think they have the perfect group of people to not make it that. They have, you know, developers of the single player, which I believe is fantastic. And as long as they can add like maybe not necessarily a game mode, but different aspects to the multiplayer with every release, I think players will be pleased with, you know, the minor changes without actually changing how the game, you know, works. Because that's one thing they've really got down pat with Gears of War 3. The wall, I mean, with a third person like precision mover game like Gears of War is, it's difficult to make it perfect. And I say that because sometimes you still get stuck on walls in this game, but it was a hell of a lot worse in Gears 2. And I didn't even play Gears 1 multiplayer, so I don't even want to know how bad that was. So they really did a very good job. Maybe some improvement of that would be a welcoming surprise, or not necessarily a surprise, a welcoming feature to the new multiplayer that is going to be featured in Judgment. But I do think they are taking the right step in the sense, you know, make it a prequel. I mean, personally, Baird is one of my favorite characters. As you see, I'm using classic Baird in this gameplay, and I like him. I don't really like. I played the Gears of War 2 campaign several times, and I just thought his smart-ass remarks were somewhat funny. But as a character, I think it's interesting to see what. I mean, it's obviously not going to be the same without Dom and Marcus, but, you know, maybe interesting to see what it was before them, you know, without them, perhaps, which is exactly the step they're taking, you know. Baird being the leader of his squad. I'm sorry, I don't recall the name of the squad, but with Cole, I mean, because that's they're kind of the duo, and then Dom and Marcus are kind of a duo, and it would be cool if they connected directly when they first team up, I suppose, or get assigned together to make the squad that is famous in all the games. So as far as single player goes, like I said, I'm pretty optimistic for the whole game itself, although I'm quite optimistic when it comes to a lot of things games. That's why I'm so disappointed when some things aren't the way, you know, don't live up to expectations. Which is hard because, I mean, that's what advertisements and advertisers do, get you hyped up and everything ready for it. But Gears of War Judgment is definitely, it's actually probably my #1 expected game of 2013. Although there's obviously not a lot of things announced, and obviously a lot of things I'm not aware about. But no, I think what Epic is doing with People Can Fly is definitely making the right move to advance to further the Gears of War franchise as far as they can, because there's no shame in making as much money off of a title as you can, but it's when it's that over gameplay and story that is when it kills it, and that's the fields that the COD franchise have stepped into. But you know, this game is ending up. There's about 3 guys left. Nice roll shot there. I'm not an expert with the sniper. When I used to play Gears of War 3 a lot, you know, I was quite good. I mean, I'm no Chaos member, but anyways, I think that's the last thing I'm going to mention about Judgment in this gameplay. So if you guys enjoyed seeing the Gears of War 3 gameplay, please let me know, because I want a reason to go back to Gears of War 3. I have not been playing as much as I'd like. Give me a reason, guys. Just tell me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as our other videos so far, and I'm Despise Me, and see ya.